The following video serves as a guide for verifying a textile protective ensemble. To conduct a visual inspection, lay the garment flat on a table and proceed with a general visual inspection before moving on to detailed checks. Check the overall condition of the jacket. Carefully examine the outer fabric. Carefully identify any visible dirt or stains. Holes, tears. Check for any burnt areas, spots that are hardened or noticeably discolored, points where the fabric shows wear, repeated discoloration, or any other visible signs that could indicate fabric weakness. Inspect the material thickness. Carefully check all reflective bands to detect any that are missing, burnt, torn, or unstitched. Take a moment to ensure nothing is overlooked. Inspect all seams. Test the wrist-ribbed cuffs to detect any loss of elasticity. Check the thumb loops. Check the Velcro fasteners and ensure the central zipper is functional by opening and closing it, including the top open feature. Fully open the jacket and then carefully check all of the labels and the markings inside. Take a moment to make sure you do not miss anything important. And the seams. Perform the same checks on the pockets. Open the first inspection flap located at the bottom of the jacket. The second flap is intended for repair purposes only. If the outer shell or the liner shows any signs of damage, fully turn the jacket inside out to inspect the condition of the moisture barrier and the seam sealing tapes. Proceed with overpants verification by laying them flat on a table. Check the overall condition of the pants. Carefully inspect the outer fabric. Carefully identify any visible dirt, noticeable stains, holes, tears, burnt spots, hardened patches, or discolored areas. Check all the common wear points and look for any signs of fabric weakness or thinning. Inspect the material thickness, examine the knee reinforcements to ensure they are intact, and check the spacer pads on the thighs to confirm they are properly positioned. Carefully inspect the retroreflective bands for any missing sections, any burnt areas, or other visible damage. Torn or detached tapes. Check the elasticity of the waistband. Open the main front closure. Inspect the suspenders, the elastic section, and the buckles. Carefully inspect all seams and pockets, making sure to check thoroughly, as well as any grab handles. Hook and loop fasteners. Turn the trousers inside out. Carefully check the lining, the labels, the leg hems, and all of the assembly seams. Open the inspection flap located at the top of the trousers. If the outer shell or the lining shows damage, turn the trousers completely inside out to inspect the membrane and sealing tapes. The purpose of these checks is to ensure wearer safety. Do not hesitate to remove a garment from service and request expert assessment if in doubt. Identify the usage limits of the garments. The following damages require repair. Outer fabric and reinforcements. Holes larger than 2 mm in outer fabric or reinforcements. Seam gaps where even a pen can easily pass through. Check pocket, flap, zipper, and hook and loop seams carefully. Significant discoloration or any noticeable stiffness that is over 1 cm in length, specifically in the outer fabric, should be noted. Major fraying or even the complete destruction of the lower leg or sleeve reinforcements can occur. Torn wrist cuffs. Burnt Velcro that no longer functions as a closure for a flap or tab. Reflective bands. Detached reflective bands over 3 cm on both seams. Torn band. A band with a hole in it. Lining. Liner holes larger than 5 mm. Membrane. Membrane burns with hole formation. Torn membrane or detached waterproofing strips. Anti-wicking strip. Jacket sleeve or leg hems in case of delamination or holes larger than 2 cm. Zippers. Any non-functional zipper. Waist and suspender elastics. Torn or stretched elastics with broken buckles.